Do you have a husky that doesn't seem to bark as much as other dogs? Huskies are known for doing their own thing and not caring enough to bark. This has made people around the world question if huskies bark at all. They certainly do. Just not as much as other dogs. Here are 5 reasons why your husky doesn't bark as much as other dogs. 1. Huskies can vocalize in a wider variety of sounds. Huskies are incredibly communicative dogs. They're able to use a wider range of sounds, from howling to singing to grumbling, not just barking, all to express what they're thinking and feeling. This means that they don't need to rely on barking as much as other dogs in order to get their point across. In fact, huskies are much better at communicating than most people we know. Husky sounds include howling, yodeling, singing, grumbling, and screaming. 2. Huskies aren't as territorial. Huskies were originally bred as working dogs, which means that they weren't bred to be particularly territorial. As a result, they're not as prone to territorial or protective barking as other dog breeds. And since they're not as territorial, they're also less likely to bark at the noises of passing cars or people walking by your house. 3. Barking isn't in their personality. Just like people, different dogs have different personalities. Some dogs naturally bark more than others, and huskies tend to be on the quiet side. So if your husky doesn't bark much, it could just be because it's not in their personality. 4. Huskies are more comfortable around other people, animals, and places. Huskies seem more comfortable around people, animals, and places than many other dogs. Huskies are also less likely to be startled by sudden movements or loud noises. As a result, huskies are less prone to barking than other dogs. However, this doesn't mean that they never bark. If a husky is feeling threatened, they will still let out a warning bark. But overall, huskies won't bark as much as other dogs when around new people, places, and potentially startling noises. 5. Being hungry doesn't make them bark. Most dog owners are familiar with the sound of their pet's bark, and they know that it can be a sign of hunger. However, huskies are a breed of dog that don't usually bark during dinner time, and they rarely bark when they are hungry. Note that unlike most other dogs, huskies generally nibble at their food throughout the day. Because huskies don't need to eat on a routine, huskies don't generally bark when they are hungry. Final thoughts. If your husky doesn't seem to bark much, don't worry, it's considered normal for huskies. Ultimately, it's a great thing that huskies don't bark as much as other dogs. What does your husky bark at? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, hit the like button. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon.